I have to salute His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow. He has taken full responsibility by passing order that no vehicle should enter into State House without number plate, regardless of what type of vehicle. Plate unit, if you go there, make your research and findings, you find plenty number plate there. People don't go to collect their number plates. They will be driving and flying on our road with only receipts, which is unacceptable. Unless, and I will never stop this operation, unless I see the last vehicle in this country have a number plate.
Good morning. This is the Gambia Police Force Press Unit here with the Mobile Traffic Unit of the Gambia Police Force. Last week, the Mobile Traffic Unit has commenced operation on vehicles that are violating the motor traffic regulations, and amongst which are unnumbered vehicles, tinted, and much more others. And it is important for people to understand that we've realized last year there has been a lot of incidents of accidents, and going forward this year, the leadership of the Gambia Police Force is putting in modalities in place to ensure mitigation of these accidents in the country, and most of whom have been very fatal. Going forward, it is very important that the Gambia Police Force, especially the mobile traffic units, makes it very sure to ensure that all vehicles that are applying our routes are in conformity with the requirement of the motor traffic. We have this is why we are on this operation, and the Commissioner for Mobile Traffic is here with us, who would lead us into the operation proper. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Piero. Good morning, viewers. Good morning to journalists present here. Good morning, Piero, and your office. I will extend my greetings to the Police Command, the High Command of Police, for coming up with this initiative. Though this is not a new thing that the countrymen, particularly the drivers, been experiencing. We have realized that a lot of vehicles are flying on our roads without the requirements. When we say requirements, it's under Section 78. This ranging from number plate, tinted without clearance, reflectors, side mirrors, etc. and etc. But this special operation is an operation clear unnumbered vehicles on our road. Now, we started this sometimes last week. This is a concern of our cabinet. This is a concern of our Security Council, and by extension, a very serious concern to the police command. Because most of the vehicle committing an accident, particularly on fatality, some of them will just abscond. They will not stand what we call hit and run. And then people around that area cannot fish them out because they are normally they are without number plates. So basically, that's why we started this operation last week, and then there was a long weekend. Now we renew it today in Brikama. As you can see the background, so far so good. You have impounded 50 motor vehicles here at the Brikama station and 18 at Medina Salandingoto. All these things are either they have one number plate in front, one no number plate behind, or one in behind, no in front, which is contravening of Section 25A of the Motor Traffic Act. The Section 25A, I will repeat so that the Gambian people will know. And always I keep on repeating this. It says a person shall not cause or permit another person to drive a motor vehicle without a number plate being fixed to it. A person who contravenes that subsection commit an offense, a fine not more than 20,000, not less than 10,000, in default 2 years with 2 years imprisonment with hard labor. It doesn't stop there. He said the police shall keep the vehicle under its custody unless and until the vehicle remains, the number remains fixed on the vehicle. The person or the owner shall also pay $100 to the police. These are very serious offenses which people are not taking note of it. They think if a police stop them to say your number plate, imagining Kafen, you didn't ask me anything. Just asking me for number plate. I have paid my number plate. I'm having receipt. As long as mobile traffic is concerned, we are not looking at any receipts. All what we are looking for, vehicle and number plate. There are number plate units. If you go there, make your research and findings. You find plenty number plate there. People don't go to collect their number plates. They will be driving and flying on our road with only receipts, which is unacceptable. I read the law, the section of the law. It never repeat. It never said that if you don't have a number plate, when you have the receipt, you should fly on our road. No. There is no distinction whether you are a government vehicle, and I will repeat this, or you are a security vehicle, or you are a political vehicle. You can see at the background, the NPP vehicle is parked. Front number plate, back no number plate. These are things that are not accepted. And then I feel if we are to obey each other, if we are to respect each other, the moment the police command release a press briefing about the number plate, everybody should try and comply. But people will say, I will go. Yes, it's a month of Ramadan. When I meet King, I give him $5 or $20, he will release me. I don't need your $1,000, much more your $25. So let's comply, let's do as expected. Let's do and obey as the law says. If not, you are going to blame yourself. For us to say we are at the feast of, what do you call, Korite, the prayers is coming. No, even today, tomorrow is the prayers. As long as we are operating, we will pack you. You know where you will go with your family. You know where you will find vehicle. But our job will never stop unless people stop their attitude. Unless, and I will never stop this operation, unless I see the last vehicle in this country have a number plate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's very important that the Commissioner for Mobile Traffic has highlighted the need for the operation. And this has been an ongoing operation since last week. The concern has been, many of you would ask, the Gambia Police Force, always you come up with operations. How long is this going to last and all that? He has already said that this is ongoing operation. But we also need to distinguish between what we call routine activities and operation. Routinely, police officers are in strategic locations where they are doing their routine job, meaning they are checking vehicle for requirement and drivers. But also, the reason why we come up with operations is when we see the need for the need for people to do robust operation to ensure that this activity, that vehicles on the street are at least limited to the numbers, and also because it's not just about the numbers. He highlighted one thing which is very important: hit and run. We have witnessed that last year on the OIC road. There has been a lot of hit and run, when a vehicle would knock down people and leave them there to die, actually. And that is so inhumane. And I think this is one way in trying to ensure that those vehicles that may run away, then drivers or standbyers may be able to see the vehicles and their number plates, and then they'll be able to report accordingly. Basically, this is one of the reasons why we are here today, and it's very important to actually highlight that, and for the public to understand that the Gambia Police Force is here to ensure and also maintain the peace and security. And the peace and security extends as far as the traffic is concerned, because traffic is a big concern. Nowadays, everybody would want to move from one location to the other. It's part of our job, it's part of our daily activities, and the vehicles that we are using are the very vehicles that may lead us to death. So it's important that those vehicles meet the requirements for being on our road. Basically, we may allow one or two questions.
Yes, before they come with one or two questions, I have to salute His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow. He has taken full responsibility by passing order that no vehicle should enter into State House without number plate, regardless of what type of vehicle. So if head of institutions should emulate His Excellency, I think we will not see vehicles flying on our roads without number plate. I thank him, and I want to extend, and I have to, if I didn't say this message, wallah, I'm not going to be fair to him. I thank him, and then I am also calling my authorities, the IGP and other security heads, to make sure that they pass similar, which I know they did, because a circular was out to all units to make sure that they put their number plate before flying on our roads. Thank you. Charity begins at home.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. So even the security vehicles are not left behind. That every vehicle, government or non-government, whether private or commercial, every vehicle, as far as you are a vehicle on the road, you should display your number plates. And this goes for everyone, no exception. That's the message, okay?
Yeah.
And yes, we can now invite questions. Yes, you wanted.
My question to Commissioner Colley is about now you've impounded these vehicles for violating some of the regulations. What's going to be next?
Thank you very much. Next is no vehicle is leaving here without fixing the number plate. That's number one. Number two, after fixing the number plate, we arrange you to court for violating that subsection 25A of the Motor Traffic Act, either by giving you the mandatory fine or arrange you to court.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, my name is Landis February 2023, we impounded about 38 vehicles, for overcharging passengers. You arraigned them before the court. And then I was there when we took them to the magistrate court, and then they were fined people. This time again, since that incident happened, we have not had, I personally haven't had any driver charging $75 for rescue to Banjul after that incident. Now that you said you will take these people to court, are you expecting that outcome, what you achieved in the other, case? Are you expecting to receive a positive response from these drivers? The second question is, there are a lot of people saying that our drivers don't normally go for the normal driving training before they were issued a license, and then this allegation has been leveled against the police, that the police are issuing license to people who are incompetent. How do you respond to this allegation?
Thank you very much. With your first question, yes, police are arranged. all that we do, we are actors. These are laws that are there, and the police and other security institutions that are given powers to arrest. We do arrest and charge. Giving them fines or custodian sentence now is left with the magistrates. We cannot dictate them. But we know, as long as I have said it earlier, they are here and they will not go scot-free. The issue of overcharging, yes, the police are there, the laws are there. He who violates the law, we take you before the law. If they learn from their mistake, fine. Even the sentencing people is to make sure that the person learn over his or her mistakes. That's why you are sent to prison. It's a creational center for you to realize and know what you have done. It is not correct. If the drivers that we send to prison for 1 year, over 20-something or 10 drivers, it was a lesson to other drivers, and they have stopped it. So when they stop it, there is no problem about that. That's all what we need.
Yes, just to add on to what he has just said, actually, that's a good practice. So bravo to the Gambia Police Force for having achieved that success in terms of the fairs, operation on fairs. I remember that operation, like you mentioned. So that's the spirit. The spirit is the same. That we are hopeful that after this operation, we wouldn't be able to see, or we wouldn't see vehicles without number plates on our road. That's it. So the next question is regarding license. Yes, it's important to recognize this, that the Gambia Police Force is responsible for ensuring that drivers actually are tested, and this is ongoing. This is ongoing to ensure that drivers are, and this year, like I said, the leadership of the Gambia Police Force has taken this very seriously, and this is why we started this year with operations as far as traffic regulations are concerned. And one of them is what we are witnessing here, and the regional testing officers and others equally were called at the police headquarters, where they had meeting with the leadership to actually tell them the concerns and the way forward, that this is really serious. 2024 is a year of change, and to ensure that our incident, because we registered a high rate of accidents in this country, and some of which is attributed. I mean, there has not been any study, but it's been attributed as a result of either drivers and maybe drivers who actually are misbehaving on the street, overspeeding and related matters. But in general, yes, the Gambia Police Force is testing drivers before they are handed over a license. There may be 1 or 2 cases where people have evidence to show that yes, 1 or 2 might have not, but that's not actually the case, or that's not what is routine. You understand? Because to any rule there are exceptions. We cannot say, hey, absolutely no. There may be people who may take those avenues, but that's not what is happening. So what is happening is, as far as the Gambia Police Force is concerned, as far as we are aware, is that everybody who is handed over a license is actually tested and given the license. Yes.
Yeah, just to PRO to add something. For the past 5 years, the issuance of license was privatized. You can all recall it. It was a private entity which was responsible for the driver's license. Thank God this year, starting from 2024, the issuance of license, the total issuance of license is now handled by the police. So we will see a total deduction of people that are not capable of driving and they are issued with driving license. And then, as PRO says, we will follow all the procedures as it was before.
Thank you. Yes.
Commissioner,
just one question then.
Yes.
Okay. Let allow others to give a question.
Yes, Commissioner. Sorry, PRO. In your statement, you did say there is difference between routine operations and, of course, this kind of operations, which I want to understand whether it is as a result of the failure of your routine operations that will warrant this kind of operation. Because if you are regularly on the highway and you are monitoring the same issues, why the need to generate this number of vehicles without number plates for a point that there is a need to have a operation of this magnitude? Why, if the routine operations are definitely paying off?
Yeah, if I may come there, what PRO said is right. Seeing a police officer on a road is on 2 fronts: traffic control and traffic checking. Normally, the police that you see on the roads in the morning and in the afternoon or at night, our purpose there is to control the traffic. When you are controlling the traffic, You cannot have that zeal to be taken. As the saying goes in Mandinka, Tantang Koso ani juga nyabi kata nonya. Sorry to mention that word. You cannot be controlling traffic when the traffic is already flooded, and then you want to be taking. Where is your license? Where is your number plate? These two things cannot go together. That's why the normal traffic control will go on, and then the normal traffic checking will be periodical. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, one more question, and yes.
Commissioner, good morning. Madam from GRTS.
Here.
This is going to the commercial vehicles. We know that most of these vehicles are lancing. Some of them are lancing to carry 14 passengers, some 18 passengers. Now in the Gambia, we don't have any vehicle that is carrying 14 passengers. All the 14 passengers vehicles are carrying 18, and all the 18 passenger vehicles are carrying 24. What is the police doing about this overloading of the commercial vehicles?
Okay, thank you. I'll handle that. Actually, it's good to know that. It's good to know that you are sharing this information, and we'll actually take note of that, and we'll do the needful.
Thank you.
And yes, basically, that's my response for
That's
that.
a good response.
Yes, please.
My name is OMCC from N24 I want to ask, since the operation commenced, have there been any improvement as to those that violate the law? And we also realize that there are people who will actually have, they will not have number plate, but they will try to avoid the highway and go into the back way. What step is the unit taking to make sure that those people are actually caught?
Yes, thank you very much. Before I give it to Commissioner, firstly, the first week Commissioner has highlighted, the first week was more of a warning. People who were arrested in Carnifing, actually they were warned and released. And today is the beginning of the operation proper. That's why you are all here, so that you can cover the event, that anybody, like he highlighted, anybody who is found wanting would be put before the court. Basically, that's what's happened. So for those who are actually diverting and using from the main road, there's nothing much we can do. But, you know, no matter how you run away, someday you will be caught. So basically, that's it. So this is the last question, please.
99 days for the thief and 1 day for the master.
What I want to ask is, are they as well subjected to the same charges as my
Of course, yes. There is no distinction in the law. Nobody is above the law. The section says a person shall not cause or permit another person to drive a motor vehicle without number plate. It doesn't mention private or commercial or government or security. It said a person. A person is a person. No matter where you work, no matter your position, no matter your rank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Piero, the commissioner made mention of drivers that have gone from accident. So I want to ask a question regarding
Abscon?
That's the hit and run?
You said sometimes
The hit and run.
drivers will- Yes. Huh?
Is it the hit and run?
Yes, the hit and run.
Okay.
Yes. Recently, we have seen so many fatal accidents around the LRR area. So, and then we don't know actually the whereabouts of these drivers that were involved in this accident. Could you please update the public?
Yeah, they are arraigned before court. Do you remember the driver who hit those workers at the Batin Hadin Highway until 3 people lost their life? Is in mile 2. He was charged under section 49. There are different charges. Section 221, rash and negligent are causing death. And section 49, driving a motor vehicle in a dangerous manner where a life of somebody is taken, meaning manslaughter, life imprisonment. So most of them are there. We will not just come out and say, this is what we have done, this is what we have done. But as long as the press is present today, this is what we do. We don't just disclose, this is what we have done today. No, no, no. Find out. If you go to the PRO's office, he will tell you what happened to those drivers. And then the action that you have taken, we have realized, that a lot of accidents are occurring in LRR. And the immediate action that we have taken, we have deployed 2 patrol vehicles, highway patrol vehicles, since that day. They are there 24 hours. That's why these 3 days, 4 days, you didn't hear accident. Sometimes drivers are very, they know. And then they are just, I will not say, because if you say, they will say Satan la. But sometimes it's negligence. That's why the law is saying rash and negligent act. They are totally negligent. The police are there, no accident.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, hello wonderful viewers. Welcome back again into our channel. This is Smile Gambia. So you are sending a warm welcome and greetings from wherever you are watching us from. So here we are today at Brikama. As you have previously seen in the press briefing, we are here with the Deputy PRO of the Gambia Police Force, and the commissioner for mobile traffic. So we were here strictly today in an operation. If you could vividly recall, which was launched in a week ago or so. So yeah, this operation is strictly targeting non-number plated vehicles mobiling around the KM area. So yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of cars here. A fleet of cars. All these cars are being impounded. That is to say, as per the non-possession of number plates. Some of them actually do have number plates, but you will see it's only at one side of the vehicle. So which is as well making them non-eligible to ply our highways if this operation is concerned. So yeah, in summary, the mobile traffic commissioner, has given strict warnings and has stood firm in this operation. You can as well see there are cars here from the government institutions. This is the political pickup car for NPP, that is the political party of our head of state. We can as well see the bus of the GIA over there. This is as well a government department car. Here is as well a pickup of NOEC. So in summary, this is to say no one is exempted if this operation is concerned. So yeah, so in summary, this was what the exercise hold today. So yeah, this is your favorite channel, Smile Gambia. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. So yeah, we look forward to catching up with you once again in our future engagements. Yeah, I am Seri Marcialo. Have a nice day.
You can remove it.